I am pretty sure that we are live. I'm pretty sure of it. As y'all can see, I'm in 5 o'clock traffic. I didn't mean to be in 5 o'clock traffic. However, I am in 5 o'clock traffic. Hello to all who are catching the replay on this. Thank you so much for being here. Obviously, I'm driving, so I can only just glance over at the chat every now and then once I slow down. But just wanted to come in. It's raining. Like, there's a lot happening. It's a lot going on. And my phone is all crooked and everything. But, all right, we'll work with it. We'll do what we can do with it. Hey, hi, Kathy B. My internet is normally okay. Okay. But I guess it's just going to be what it's going to be today. I know it's buffering. It has been storming here. I'm in Tallahassee. It has been storming, and so just try to bear with me. If it gets too bad, then if it's too annoying, then I'll just hang up and try birthday. Yes, it's tomorrow, and so I got a lot planned tomorrow, so I didn't know if I was going to actually be able to come on. And so, because my day was going to be so busy, I was just like, let me go ahead. This is so terrible. I hope that as I get further away from town, this gets better. I don't know. I'll see. I'll go another minute or so and then just see what it does. Um, but just not a whole lot I can do. I may just have to come back later. Can y'all still hear me, or if is it still buffering? Is it still buffering on y'all's end? It's getting a little bit better. Okay. We shall see. We shall see. Let's go a little bit and then just kind of see how it goes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Kathy B. Thank you, Miss Ina. I was saying to Miss Maria Graham, thank you so much for the seeds. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. That was so sweet of you. I wasn't even expecting that package, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, this kind of sucks. This kind of sucks. I normally don't have any trouble on this route right here, but for some reason, I don't know. Well, I know it's raining, so it's just what it is right now. But anyway, thank you for the birthday wishes. I may just have to come back on later. I just wanted to come and talk to y'all for a little bit and just leave a few encouraging words. To be honest, hi October Opal. Um, and so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that since this internet thing is so sucky today. One night, my husband told me that we actually lost power all night. We lost internet signal. Well, we don't have no power because we living off of the generator. But we lost all internet signal. We lost all of the let's see, the cell signal, and we lost the internet signal. So I don't know what was going on with that, but that was kind of like in the middle of the night. He was up, unable to sleep or whatever. Um, didn't we just see each other last night? Oh, Kathy B. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Um, but yeah, I'm going to have a really long day. Thank you. Have a really long day tomorrow. So I just knew that it was gonna probably be really hard for me to come on today because I have like a day full on tomorrow. So um, but Team Aries, yes, Team Aries. And so I wanted to just come, and if I didn't say hello to you, hello to you. Thank you for hanging in here with me. Listen, there are a couple of people that are just riders, and you know they ain't annoyed to death because it's raining and buffering. So thank you. So thank you. It's not buffering now. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss Mary. Miss Mary, how are you doing? Good to see you in the chat. But I don't know if y'all heard. Hi, Cherie Cherry. How are you doing? Hi, Brother Lawrence. How are you doing? Miss Mary, Miss Maria Graham. I was saying thank you so much to Miss Maria Graham because she just sent me some seeds out of the blue. I really, really, really appreciate it. I need seeds. I always need seeds. So to have seeds coming directly from your garden is just a blessing, and I really, really appreciate it. So I love the rain too. I love the rain too. Just not when it's messing up my internet signal, so I can't do my live at 5. But I know I've missed a few of them anyway. Thank you, Be Rich. I appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much. But I just wanted to come in for a little bit, and I'm headed to pick up my little sidekick, little Gigi, and we're gonna head out to the country. But I had to be in Tallahassee today, and just for it to rain so hard, it was just raining so hard. And this is like the second time that I have been over here. Hi, Vaudrey. How are you? This is like the second time that I've been over here, and the weather has been like this. It has been like this or worse. The first time just recently was when we had a tornado warning. And so I was getting text messages saying, "Daughter of the Most High, hello, hello." I was getting text messages. I was shopping actually. I was actually in the store, and I was getting text messages. It was like everybody's phone started to do that thing. Hi, family man. How are you? Everybody's phone started to send out this alert. And the alert was that Tallahassee had a tornado warning. And so I was there in the store, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this store made out of? And so, but I guess living in an RV, you can't really be too picky, can you? But I was just like, whoa. And then my husband was texting me, and he was like, where are you at? And I was like, I'm still shopping. I'm still in the store. And so I stayed in there probably for another 30 to 45 minutes until they sent out the all clear. And I don't think it was like a real full tornado, but the conditions were like there was about to be a tornado, and then there was just like a bunch of wind had blown stuff over and all of that. So it turned out well. But today I was like, man, this rain is really coming down. And it rained at home last night, so everything got watered. Everything got watered well, and I really appreciated that. But y'all know this is the time where you really are like, man, this dirt road needs to be paved. But the good thing about our area, High Midnight Green, they are always like really on top of it. So Like if it rained yesterday, they would be out the following day putting down more dirt and then like grading the road down. So our area, we really lucked out with that. So our road is never really too bad until we're in the middle of like a rainstorm, and then you have to kind of, maneuver your way in, move over to the side, move to the side of the road, to drive on like the harder places. But other than that, it has not been bad at all. And we actually spend a lot of time out there going through riding. Thank you. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. I appreciate it. But I just wanted to come in and say to you that all is not lost. We get a lot of times we get discouraged because we find ourselves in situations. Wait a minute, let me say hello to everybody while I'm at a stoplight. Hi, Pamela Wilson. How are you doing? Good to see you. Midnight Green, I said hello to you. Hello again, daughter of the Most High. Badri, hello, hello. I said hello to, yes, Team Aries, Brother Lawrence. Yes, yes, we in the building. Kathy B, Kimberly Mack, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. But I wanted to just say to you guys that sometimes we get thrown off, we get frustrated, we get agitated and irritated because we find ourselves in situations that it's almost like we find ourselves repeating a lot of the things that we have been through over and over again sometimes. And my best friend and I, we have some really really deep conversations. And I was talking to her about a situation. I felt like I was feeling like I was just so, like I was hamster on a wheel at one point. Just, it felt like nothing was working for me. Like it just was not working the way that I thought it should have been working. And so we were having a conversation, and she was like, you know what? There are times when we try to force our way through situations. We try to force our way through things that the Most High has a lesson for us in. And so we'll try to rush our way out of things, but we haven't really learned the lesson yet. And so I really took that to heart. And so every time I feel like I'm getting to that point of frustration, I think back to that. I think back to that conversation because I'm like, okay, what is the lesson for me in this situation? And I'm telling you, y'all, as you start to get older, as you start to mature, your prayers really change, and they really become so specific. Like you have to be really, really detailed in your prayers, because I'm a strict believer that you'll get your heart desires, but you have to be really specific about how you ask for things, because what happens is he'll give it to you. The universe will lay it out for you, or will force it upon you since you asked for it. You didn't say specifically though how you want it to come to you. So my prayers have really changed over the years, and going into this birthday tomorrow, I am just like, I reflect on so many things now. And it feels to me like if I don't be very, very specific about what I pray for, it's just not going to come in the way that I thought. For example, if I feel like I need some money, for instance, I was talking to a friend just recently, and they were like, "Man, I needed some money for a situation." And I was saying, and I was praying, saying that I needed money for this situation to help me out of this situation. And then the next day, I got into a car accident. And they were like, well, you know, you can get what you ask for, but you have to be very, very specific on what you mean. What do you mean by that? And so even when I'm having conversations with people, I want to know, like, what do you mean by that? All these lights are out, y'all. All the traffic lights are out, coming outside of the city. So I don't know if something came through, if a storm came through, or what happened. But these traffic lights are out here. Frustrating because y'all know spring is our busy time in farming, homesteading. But today I'm back outside getting work done. Look at you, good for you. Yeah, we having to do the four-way stop method and everything out here on the highway, child. But anyway, I'm going through a situation right now that blindsided me and had to pretty much, oh, had you a week off, get your mental health under control. Yes, you know how, oh, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I am like dead serious when it comes to protecting your mental health, dead serious. Whatever you need to take off, whatever you need to cut out, whoever you need to cut off, then you got to do it in order to maintain your peace and maintain your mental health. So take care of that. Do that. You got to put yourself first. You got to put yourself first. You can't help anybody else if you are not in good mental condition. If you physically exhausted, you can't help nobody else. So put yourself first. Take care of yourself first. I have been told I'm going to hell for telling people that. Um, like the whole nine. People are, God did not put that in order like this. And be careful where you get your information from, because I'm trying to tell you, he did not make you a fool. He did not make you to disrespect yourself and dishonor yourself so that everybody else in the world could be okay. Listen, when you start talking about one part of the word, you better talk about all. You better talk about the stuff that's not comfortable with you too. Better talk about all of it. But anyway, just a little drive by on that. But take care of yourself. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. I love, like me, I get outside. I have to get outside. I have to just walk, talk to the chickens, threaten Sean. He be threatening me, so I threaten him back. Um, whatever it takes in order to make sure that I am okay mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Do whatever it takes to make sure that you are okay. And then you'll have enough of what you need in order to take care of your family and your friends around you. I just listened to like random ministers or whatever. But they have to understand some things like before I really take their advice, because I've been, there are a whole lot of young, very, very young people who are, preaching or whatever these days. Hi, she is Sunshine. And so life experience starts to help you, and you really don't need an advocate between you and God anyway. Okay, that's my opinion. But anyway, I don't need an advocate between me and God. I have a relationship myself with God. So I know for sure that if I'm at the point, if I am so drained that I am at the point where I don't even want to pick up my phone. You know something is real off. Where I don't want to even come on to do a live stream. Something is real off if I get to those points. And so for me, I just have to make sure that I am honoring myself. That was one of the reasons that I decided recently that I was going to start eating plant-based, because, I just keep saying to myself, like, what are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? And it doesn't always, like, that's just my issue. The issue isn't always surrounded by food or a lack of exercise or whatever. Your issue can be whatever it is for you. Like, there are people that have addictions that they want help with, and some things, guess what? It's some stuff that I just can't help you with. I don't know how to make it through some of the things that you make it through. You're gonna have to find somebody else to help with that. But for me, I know that my big thing is I got to make sure that I'm mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally okay. And even sometimes when you think that you're just okay, I'm like, how can I take it to being great? How can I be great instead of just good? All right, y'all, I'm going down a deep hill. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't go out because it hadn't the last several times that Eco Neighbor and I was riding this way. But anyway, just make sure that no matter what, don't allow anybody to bully you into thinking that you aren't as important as other people outside of yourself. I'm always thinking, and I know I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. This one of my favorite life mantras is, and it's an African proverb that I read some years ago, and I never forgot it. And it says, if there is no enemy within, the enemy without can do you no harm. And I have to tell myself that all the time. People on the outside can't hurt you if you're not already broken inside. So take your time and make sure that you are good. Make sure you are taken care of. Because other people, I guarantee you, let me tell you one thing about a user. All right. Here's one thing that you can know for certain about a user. A user could care less what you feel and how you feel about it. They only want what they want from you. And they're willing to do anything in their power in order to get what they want from you. That is the true nature of a user. And therefore, if you're the type of person, if you have an empathic spirit, meaning that you're taking on the emotions of other people, you can feel people's hurt, you can feel their pain, you can feel their energy, whether that energy is negative, you can feel it. And so if you're that type of person, then you absolutely have to do self-care. This was one of the reasons that I didn't continue on to obtain my master's in counseling, because I was like, every counselor that I talked to, I was actually interviewing some professional counselors as one of the lessons in in one of the classes that I was doing. And I had to actually find counselors that were in my area, in the Tallahassee area, and I had to interview them in order to find out what the field of counseling was truly like. And so one of the people I talked to was a marriage and family therapist, because that was the area that I was looking to go in, marriage and family therapy. And the other one that I talked to was a mental health counselor. And so what I discovered is that both of them ultimately said the same thing, is that you're going to experience burnout and you have to have a self-care plan now. Even as a student, you have to have a self-care plan right now in your life. If you don't know how to practice self-care right now in your life, you are not going to make it as a counselor. Whether you're in substance abuse, whether you're in mental health, whether you're in marriage and family therapy, it didn't matter. Both of those people that I talked to said the exact same thing. No, I talked to three of them actually. There was one that was um, she used to counsel. She would counsel anybody. So that one was funny. She was funny, but they all said the same thing. Their ultimate was the same thing, is that you're going to have a plan for yourself. You're going to have to make sure that you're putting yourself first. You're making sure that before that you limit the number of people that you allow to have your energy in the course of a day, and that you're also going to have to make sure that you have an outlet for the rest of your life. Man, that's telling me that it's storming near me, near my house. But so don't take that lightly. Don't take that lightly. When you're feeling like you're just overwhelmed, just stop and take time for yourself. Do what you need for yourself. And I guarantee you, those people, anyone, here's another, anyone who gets upset at your inavailability have been the people who are draining you the most. They are the ones who are benefiting from you being out of order. They're the main ones that are benefiting from draining you, from taking everything that you have. And that's where boundaries come in. You have to make sure that you put in yourself first. And if you don't, you're going to regret it. I guarantee you. Hey, Auntie Shirley, how you doing? 100%. That's why I stay home so much. Other people's energy has to be blocked out before I leave my home. And there you go. There you go. You can give to them. Oh, I was telling y'all about this minister who was talking about, you give from your cup running over, because guess what? That full cup belongs to you. It belongs to you. You give from your cup running over. The thing that I heard someone saying, helping the people who are next to you. They'll tell you, if we run into some trouble in flight, the oxygen mask is going to come down. It's going to drop from the ceiling. Because put it on you first. Put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Because you have to make sure you are strong enough to even be able to help anybody else. You struggling for oxygen, and then you're trying to put oxygen on somebody else. How does that work? Does that even work? But take care of yourself. That's all I wanted to say for today. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Hi, Miss Myra McLean. How are you doing? Uh, family counseling and hotline suicide counseling will burn you out. Yes, 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 yes. And I know it will. I know it will. I'm sorry, I can't read the whole thing, but I know it will. I know it will in any field. One of my good friends is actually now about to become a counselor, probably within the next year. And so, we're always having the conversations because she and I were in uh, working on our masters in counseling together, and I was the one that didn't make it. Okay, but she continued on. She pushed through, but we're always having conversations about making sure that we're taken care of, making sure that nothing comes before us, making sure that we are okay and we're whole, and we're always working on healing. A lot of people want to say, I need you healed and this and that. Yeah, but healing is not a one time, okay, I went through something, I went through this counseling and I'm done. No, a healing is a lifelong thing. Anybody ever lost a parent? I lost my dad 20 years ago. And even though now I can think about him and have conversations about him and laugh with the family about some of the stuff that he used to say and the way that just his personality in general, he was just a funny person. And but my heart is still healing. Now, how can you say 20 years ago somebody died and you're still healing? That's just the way the process happens. I don't care if your parents died 40, 50 years ago and you can remember it. You still have some moments when you're like, man, like it hits you in the heart. So it's very important that you understand that healing goes on and on and on. It goes on. And so you're going to protect yourself to the point where you don't need to be healing from everything. You definitely don't need to be healing from things that you could have said no to. All right, I'm almost to the point where I can park so I can see some of y'all's comments. Lil Gigi, if you are watching, I am here, baby girl. You can come on out. I am here. Somebody tell Gigi I said, come on here, girl. All right. Lost my dad 12 years ago. Feels like yesterday. Yeah. Healing is a process and is different for each individual. Absolutely. How you doing, newlywed trucker Homestead? How are you today? It's not that you didn't make it. Your path was in a different direction. God is not finished. Ain't never finished. Ain't never finished. Um, I know how you feel. I studied psychology in order for counseling veterans. Wow. I could barely deal with the experience of the other vets. That's how I got into trucking. It was a great outlet for me. Well, that is a wonderful work. That's a wonderful work. And we need you. Hi. We need you. We need you. Truckers are so important to us because listen, thankfully, I'm a gardener. All right. Thankfully, I'm a gardener. And most of the people who actually come to my channel, they are either gardeners or homesteaders. So when I tell you, newlywed trucker, that you are a blessing to us, trust me on that. Believe me on that. You are a blessing to us. We really, really appreciate that. Yes, I am doing great. I'm doing great. I had a great day, and So that's how I'm able to come on here and, say some encouraging words. That's how, because my day was great. My day was great. So thank you very much. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. This video was a mess in the beginning. I'm sorry because we were buffering so bad. Absolutely. Outsiders cannot touch your inner self if you are already good with your inner self. Absolutely. Amen. 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 I didn't say hello to you. Hello to you. Hi, Cherie Cherry. How are you doing? Glad you're having a great day. Said out in my daughter's garden with her. I'm so glad you're having a great day. Oh, you taking a day off, Miss Native Cherokee? Hi, Foster Family Fun. Hi, sis. How are you doing? Here come little Gigi with all her bags. With all her bags. But anyway, we're getting ready to wait a minute. I'm home now, but my hubby is still driving and I'm gardening as we speak. Well, enjoy that. Enjoy that gardening on Newlywed Trucker Homestead. I didn't even realize you were a member. Welcome to the G Tribe. I'm so sorry. I just saw that. I just saw that. So thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. Are you on Instagram also, Newlywed Trucker Homestead? She is Sunshine says, my cousin that drove me from Illinois to Texas is a truck driver. Bless you all. I do not like the long drives. Hi, Pumpkin. How are you doing? Good. Most people shun counselors, but look at what you do today. You would never schedule 30 people an hour, not even in group counseling. Yeah. Yeah, I believe wholeheartedly in counseling and therapy of all types. I mean, I just think that here's the thing. I think that you have to find the right one for you. You have to find the right counselor for you because the university that I was attending, they were focused on getting a more diverse group of counselors because there are so many people who need counseling, but they don't go to counselors because guess what? I don't I don't know any counselors who are even able to understand my culture. We're different from everybody else. And so how are you going to be able to help me when you can't even understand my language? How are you going to be able to help me if you can't understand just different cultural things about me? And that's not to say that can't nobody else understand you, but I understand me better than anybody else. And so there are little simple things that really, there are simple things. Like I make fun of myself sometimes. And I say, maybe I need to learn to communicate better. Because sometimes people try to be really snide, you know, and they're talking to me in slang, in urban slang, when they don't use slang naturally. And I'm like, what are you doing? Don't try to relate to me in that way. I know English just like you know English. Don't try to relate to me in that way. Like there are some things that we used to say in Georgia that Georgia people know about, that we have to educate people from the north about. We have to educate people from the west about. So it's not a matter of color, it's a matter of culture. It's about, do you know about my culture? Do you care to know about my culture? Are you invested in learning about my culture? And if not, then you can't counsel me. You can't really, because you're, oh, you said something. Oh, you just said something. Newlywed Trucker Homestead says our people have trauma in our DNA and it's manifested in so many ways. So if you don't understand some of the traumas that we have, you can't counsel me. So there's so many programs out there right now that are advertising a diversity or a diverse array of counselors from different backgrounds. It's like I don't know enough about an Asian person to say that I could be the best counselor to them. I just don't. I don't know enough about the trauma of a Native American to say that I could be the best counselor for a Native American person. So guess who that Native American person is going to go to? A Native American counselor. Guess who an Asian person is going to go to? An Asian counselor. Guess who more Caucasian people are going to go to? They ain't coming to me. They're going to go to another Caucasian counselor. That's just like people are so afraid of diversity right now. I feel myself going off on a tangent right now. But people are so afraid of diversity. And you know where I live. Y'all know I live in Florida. And he trying to do everything in his power to kill anything that has to do with diversity. Hello, you learn with Robert. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. So it's not about color. It's about culture. It's about understanding. It's about some like the guys who were from other places, who are of other ethnicities, who grew up in black neighborhoods. Guess what they know? They know all of our slang. They know all of the types of stuff that happened in our neighborhood. And then, huh? No, I'm not moving. What's up? Oh, okay. Okay. And so that person would be better suited to say to me, hey, I grew up in a black neighborhood. I know some of the stuff that y'all went through. I know some of the things that are challenges in the black communities because guess what? That's where me and my family grew up. So yeah, I could talk to that counselor, but I can't talk to somebody who acts like they can't even understand the words that are coming out of my mouth because of how I look. I just can't. He tripping. Hi, Miss Linda Iannone. Hello, hello. You live in Florida and it's scary. Yeah, it's pretty scary down here. Like we have some real nonsense going on down here right now. Um, it is what it is, and I assume that if you go to other states, you'll probably have some crazy stuff as well. If we could be free to express the true history of this country with our young people and learn how to heal and stop hiding past atrocities, this country could be better. And it would be. It would be. There would be no need because a lot of people are saying, why do you need a black this? Why do you need a black that? Well, because we're not welcome in the one that's already established. So if you kill the system of oppression instead of trying to kill diversity, make the playing field level and see what happens. Hey David, how you doing? See what happens. Just make the I don't know what the fear I know what the fear is, but listen, there is a real fear to making the playing field diverse, level, making it level. If you make it level, you automatically know that things would not go the way that they have been going. And that is the fear. So now, if I come in here because now I have a platform and I can put on a new fake woke movement, not even understanding what the original and only woke movement is all about in the first place, I'm just going to cause a whole bunch of mess. I know this ain't popular. I don't care. Excuse me, my husband told me I need to season my words. I need to season my words. So I ain't going to say I don't care. I'm going to say it doesn't matter to me whether it's popular or not. All I know is that if you just level the playing field, then let's see when the playing field is level, let's see how everybody is able to do side by side. Let's see. We shine like the stars, like the stars we are if it were level. Yeah, why? Yeah, why not? Why not a black this or that? I'm in South Carolina. Ooh, I feel just as bad for you as Florida. And some school districts are being sued by politicians for teaching certain things about history. Absolutely. 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 I was just listening to I'm not even gonna call the name of the person that I was listening to. And he was talking about oh, thank you. And he was talking about when the powers to be, the ones who Rockefeller. He was talking about Rockefeller. And he was talking about the way that Rockefeller wrote, or please, if you see him, get him. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a mosquito in here, and they love me. Like he would destroy me. They bite me through my clothes and everything. So I was trying to get him, but I missed him. So if you see him, get him. Um, so Rockefeller was talking about how he didn't want to create. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to slap you. I almost slapped you, David. Rockefeller was talking about how he didn't want to create thinkers. They're setting this school system up to create workers, not thinkers. And if you're still in that mindset that you're going to just be, man, I'm trying to season my words, but I don't like it. Eco neighbor, this is because of you. This is because of you, eco neighbor. Oh, David, this is why new schools are looking like prisons. Listen, they have been in the inner cities for a long time. They've been looking like prisons and they operate like prisons. Which is sad because the way things are going ain't so great, is it? No, Hadn't been for some, we would do wonderful if there was an even playing field. It would be good. Uh, Years ago, we had to seek counseling. Our oldest daughter and the family, I requested to have a counselor of the same hue. I feel that would be better suited for us, and it was. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But guess what? Even if that counselor looked exactly like me, and that counselor didn't understand my culture because that counselor didn't grow up around me, then they still would not be suited for me. So as I'm talking to my family members, I tell them all the time, if it takes going to multiple, and that was one of the things that the lady said to me, that one of the counselors said to me. She was the marriage and family therapist. She said to me, um, if I don't work for someone, we have to work for each other. She said, because there's some stuff that I'm not gonna understand. Yeah, I can put you on a plan, but that plan is gonna come from what I know. That plan is gonna come from my experience in life. Yeah, you can be educated about something, but when you have somebody who is coming in and they're a victim of assault, I'm trying not to say what type of assault that I'm talking about, but it starts with the R. So if you're a victim of that type of assault, and this counselor can't reach you, not saying that the counselor has to have been violated in that way. I'm just saying, if that counselor can't get to where that victim who needs to be healed is, if that counselor has been protected all the days of their life, was born with a silver spoon, don't even know what it's like to be born with a plastic spoon, like we were, they're not going to be the best fit. And so she said, that you give, make sure that you give each other a chance. Because in the beginning, there are going to be some people who just can't open up. They don't even know themselves how to go that deep in order to get to where the hurt is, in order to get to where the pain is, to where they need to build from. They don't even know how to go there because people, they blocked a lot of the trauma out. So if you don't know how to help them get down to that deep seated trauma, then you're not going to be the one that's best suited. You can pay your $125 for however long. You can pay your $125 for years, and then that counselor still can't reach you. But I can go to little Gigi, and I can talk to little Gigi for an hour, and she can help me to unlock some things that have been locked inside of me since I was a kid. Hi, G Mama. How are you doing? 99% of male counselors will not understand a female victim of that assault, and the same for the opposite. That could be very true. He came from the same neighborhood area. The previous counselor could not address the issue. He was not successful with our issues. I truly think he was relieved to be removed. And to be honest, if I was in that position and I knew that I couldn't reach my client, I would probably be relieved. And she also said that sometimes she has to just straight up tell people that I'm not the counselor for you. We don't get each other. We don't gel together. So anyway, take care of yourself was my entire message for today. The area that we're in, I'm going to soon lose internet anyway, so I'm going to let you all go. But thank you so much for coming in, for sharing today, because this was sensitive. Thank you so much for sharing about your life and your family, and that's something. These are very, very personal things, and I don't take it lightly. I really appreciate it. So thank you all for coming in. Thank you again for joining the G Tribe Newlywed Trucker Homestead. Midnight Green, thank you so much for sharing with us. October Opal, thank you for being here. David Corey, thank you for being here. Um, Miss she is Sunshine. Thank you so much for being here. Linda Iannone, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. My Auntie Shirley, OG Gardner, thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry I couldn't come into your live stream last week. I was there, but I could not come in. So thank you so much for your sweet words. I really appreciate you. Cherie Cherry, sorry I missed your comment. It said my mom died in August of last year, and hospice said I could get a free year of counseling, but I turned it down. They could make things worse if they don't understand me. That is very, very true. That's very true. But I highly encourage you to get counseling for that. That is not an easy thing. That is not easy. That's one of the things that I wish I would have done when my dad passed away suddenly. I wish that I would have gotten counseling back then. But in our communities, like we are guarded. We're very, very, very guarded. We're very guarded because number one, we don't want to be judged by our peers. We don't want people saying because we're getting counseling, we're crazy or we can't handle life, because we like to look like we have it all together. We love to look like we are so put together. And I promise you, even just having conversations with counselors, I know for absolute certain that everybody, at least once in your life, everybody needs to consult with a counselor. Thank you. Hands in the dirt. What's up, brother? Thank you. Yeah, these, a little Sean John drip, I saw him and I just had to have him. And my eyes be needing to be protected from this nonsense that be flying around in the air, have me dripping all over the place. Thank you. Thank you, Midnight Green. I really appreciate that. I'm quick to get counseling. It's needed and it helps. Thank you. Thank you. Hands in the Dirt is a veteran and knows firsthand it is absolutely, absolutely needed. And we're always talking to our family now that we're more enlightened. Um, and now that we have less to be embarrassed about. I don't know what it is about being young, but I know I was embarrassed about a lot of stuff when I was young, but now it's like we have less to be embarrassed about. I don't care if people know that if I need some counseling, I'm going to get some counseling in a heartbeat. And the friends that I surround myself with, like I said, one of them is about to become a counselor, so our conversations are always healing. Our conversations are always to a level where I told y'all, when you talk to me, you're going to get something. I don't just like shooting the craps. If we're talking, what are we talking about? Are we talking about something that's going to help you, something that is going to benefit you? Or like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? David, it ain't never too late. But them student loans, though. It's never too late. We have to grow. We have to grow our own, and not just food. You better say that, Ms. Myra McLean. We have to help those who want help. Not working for a salary, no different than female or male being comfortable talking to someone of the same gender. Come on, Miss Myra. Come on, Miss Myra. And it may take longer than 6 months or a year, etc. Yes, Miss Linda, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Get what you need. Get what you need. Um, David, I was being facetious. Ain't nobody about to listen to you, David. I'm just playing. Plenty of people listen to you, David. I'm 100% invested in therapy. It's my responsibility for my well being and maybe yours if I don't get it. Yes, hands in the dirt. Go and get your counseling, bro. I need you on my team still. Still need you on my team, brother. Get that counseling. Cherie Cherry says God had pulled me through. Hi, honey. Hey, hello. God has pulled me through. If my Lord had not, and I hadn't believed, I wouldn't have a peaceful mind. Yes, yes, yes. I love you back, Cherie Cherry. Thank you so much. I cry all the time about my parents being gone. I miss them every day, and some days are worse than others. Mom 2011 and dad 2014. I'm telling you, get that counseling. Get that counseling. Get it. Because it makes a world of difference. I'm on live, so don't come with no craziness. How you doing, baby?
What up, beautiful?
Good to see you. Mwah. Yeah. Yep. 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 But Eco made her stop what she was doing. Yeah. 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 He kind of listen. Eco is like, you know, he helps me. He helps me to calm down. Listen, he knew me when I was young. So I don't know if he'll tell the truth about my growth, but I have grown a lot. Because listen, I've grown a lot. Let's just say that. What? Why are you rolling your eyes like I haven't grown?
I don't know how you were, but
Yeah, you don't know me
from what
you,
it
you
sounds
don't
like,
know me.
from what it
You
sounds
don't
like,
know me.
we were the
Mm-mm.
same.
You don't know me. Oh yeah, this is the younger version of me right here. Out of that mouth sometimes it'll get you in trouble. It'll get you in some stuff. But yeah, he really helps. I believe you've grown because those areas. Eco the tractor man. Yes. Yeah, little Gigi, man, she is like, I don't know. I think I was worse than
Some people think I'm like bad.
I mean, some people think I'm bad too, but when you get like
When you get
those that
around
know
people,
me,
oh,
those that know me know they know like, you know,
I feel like people just
they be hating on Team Aries. That's all it is. See,
they
little
just
Gigi
mad.
done told y'all. It's just see, like Shakira, right? Shakira always talking about the Aries people, and Shakira know that like I grab on her and I hug her and I protect her heart and all of that good stuff. She knows this, but yet she's still talking about us Aries people. But yeah, um, Eco Neighbor definitely helps me. Like his personality was exactly what I needed because mine was, you know, outgoing and boisterous and like the filter was very minimal. Let me stop playing. I ain't have no filter.
Still don't.
I do. I do. I do. Don't do that. Hands in the dirt. Talking about mine is an Aries. Too crazy as a bit. Listen, so you understand, like there's just some stuff, like we were just built like this, you know? We were just built like this. But we're very loving though. We're very, very loving. That is one thing about us. My birthday is tomorrow, David.
My
So
birthday
Aries are
hey,
mid March to mid April.
my birthday is
And her birthday in
six.
what, a week after mine. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll put my cash app in the description box.
See what I mean? This is the other version.
It's going to
Bye. This is the other version right here. But yeah, my birthday tomorrow. So I was telling them earlier, I was trying to tell them earlier that I was coming on because I was going to go live tomorrow, but I just have too much to do in order to go live tomorrow. Some friends are taking me out to lunch and all of that good stuff. So hey, Harmony Gardens, how are you doing? And thank you, y'all, for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. But I just wanted to make sure. David said arrogantly cash at her. But yeah, it's that mouthpiece stay blabbering. See, we just happy people. We just happy people. We just honest is all it is. Miss Native Cherokee said I grew a lot. Many changes had to happen. It's up to us to be better. I was very bad back in my days. Everyone changes. No, not everybody, but oh, Cherie Cherry said her son is April 8th. Oh, you got the male version. Oh my gosh. I don't know. The male version some of them are very sweet though, the Aries male.
yeah, but
And then some of them are crazy.
they get mad, so they get the hit.
Oh, see, we don't do that. We don't hit. We don't hit.
Yeah.
We don't know nobody that hit. No. Yeah. We don't
Not
do that.
personally.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that.
The women don't.
We nice people. We nice people. Oh, the women will. Oh, the women will.
Yeah, under certain circumstances.
Under certain circumstances,
Only
yeah.
when we need.
Some change for the worse. Yeah, you right. You right. You right. Hands even when conversation is over, still talking. Then let us have it, then, David. Shoot, just let us have it. What you still talking for? Just let us have it. It's all we saying. Man, I don't know how my husband has done it. I honestly don't. I really don't. Hi, Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. How are you doing? I don't. G Mama, ask Eco Neighbor, how did you do it, bro? I don't know how he did it, Rob. We love male Aries. Tell me to quit hating. She knows she loves squishy. You see, stop chatting. We can't do that now. We can't do that. This is one thing about it, is that we are definitely true to our nature. So we can talk, okay? We can talk. That's one thing that we can do. But it's for everybody's benefit, ain't it?
Yeah.
I just think it's for everybody's benefit, ain't it?
Also talk to ourselves.
Yeah.
Ourselves is a good listener.
Baby, listen. Don't nobody listen to me like me. Okay.
But I don't think. Well, this might just be from personal experience, but I don't think anybody talks more than tourists.
Oh, now listen, a tourist baby,
That one
they
tour,
don't.
she
Oh,
don't
they don't
stop.
stop. Oh, listen, I know a lot of them. They
One
don't
close to you.
stop. Oh my gosh. Either way, it needs to be true to who we really are. I'm always going to squirrel, and Bill will always be my chipmunk. Yeah, that part. That part. I'll go downstairs, come back up, and she's still talking. She can't do nothing but laugh at herself because I don't give a rabbit bad word about the food. Yeah, we can't help it though. We honestly cannot help it. Hands in the dirt. It's just that we just being true to ourselves. And if she's so bad, why are you still with her then? Hands in the dirt. Let me go home. Stop playing with y'all. Let me stop playing with y'all for all the Christians unsubscribe to my channel because I'm talking about zodiacs. I love y'all so much, man. I love y'all so much. Where's Eco? I
6,000 gone that
promise.
quick.
I promise he go. My baby said 6,000 people gone just that quick.
Just hit 6,000 subscribers the other day. What you just hit? 6,000. Now you now
Oh.
590. No, 567.
Miss Myra said love covers a multitude of faults. Word change for emphasis and protection. Yes. They take up for each other too. I bet. I bet. Don't get her sent off hands in the dirt. Don't get her sent off. I was making some tea for my bad joints. Getting older sucks. Yeah, it sucks pretty bad. That's why I'm going vegan. Cause it sucks. Hopefully I can be like with that lady named Miss Ernestine. She was 70 at the time when I saw the video. She was like 70 something years old. And she was all fit and beautiful. Skin was beautiful. Just she was gorgeous. Gorgeous lady. And then they were doing an interview on her and she was talking about her eating a raw plant-based diet. And then they went into the house to talk to her husband. Y'all, her husband sitting on the couch. She all fine and beautiful and curvaceous and just beautiful chocolate skin. She looking like she in her 40s. They go in the house to interview her husband. And her husband is sitting there in the recliner looking like a beached whale. And he was talking about it's too late for me. He said I wish I would have did it. I wish I would have started with her when we were younger. He said it's too late for me now. Homeboy selfish to go to the grave with his hamburger. These pig feet and neck bone. He was like, he love it. He said it's too late. It's too late for him. And he just love it. He love all the foolishness and nonsense. And he sitting in that recliner. He was looking so bad, and his wife is just fine. I was like, I was like, I don't want to be the beach whale. I want to be Miss Ernestine. Listen, if I gotta change my name, baby, we gonna ride this thing out. I've been 7 days. What's today? Monday, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So I've been 8 days completely raw vegan now. And so I was like, let me change my life because some days the way like when you have to roll out of bed And yeah, I get it. Like I'm, you know, I'm some pecan seasons old. I get it, but man, I know I can feel better than what I was feeling. And already, listen, already in 8 days, I feel better already. I feel more energetic. Um,
I can
like
tell.
you can tell.
Yeah, you won't stop talking.
Nobody ask you nothing. He said at least one of us good. He's thinking. But man, he was looking so bad sitting up in that chair. But he was not fixing to let them piggy his go, honey. He just went finna do it. That man said it was too late for him. But anyway, yeah, it's never too late. You can just start with a day. Like if you find that's hard. I think that was the only day for me that was hard was like day one because and I think it was more because of like I had started like back with the sugar. So I think that was probably the hard day. Other than that, it has not been hard at all. And so 8 days in, I'm just like, it's a breeze. It's just literally about when I go into the store. I used to go and grab a sub, and then I'll have half of the sub in the morning. I have half of the sub in the evening. And, that would be like my meal for the day, other than, a snack here or there. But now I'm like, it's so easy. It's so easy. So it hasn't been anything that is making me be like, okay, I'm enough of this. I want to stop it. I'm just eating a variety of raw food. And at some point I'll probably start back like cooking or whatever. But I just want like my energy level to be normal. Because for those who don't know, if when you have thyroid issues, your energy level is just it doesn't matter how long you sleep, your energy level is trash. That's just the way it goes. My eyes, all the puffiness and the darkness around my eyes, it is all related to not taking in the right foods and the thyroid disease. Even my neck, people see my neck and they're like, "Hmm." My mother-in-law, she was a nurse, and she would walk up to me and she would be like, something wrong with your thyroid? Yes. Yes, still. So I'm just trying to get better to go and to help my body to reset itself. So however long I need to go, I initially said that I was going to do 3 days, but once I got to 3 days, I didn't even realize I was at the fourth day, and then I was like, I guess I can do it for a week. But now I'm past a week, and then once I get to, then I was like, well, maybe I can do it for 30 days. But I'm really feeling like this is so easy. Like I can go indefinitely. Like the time before when I did it, I went 6 months, and then I kind of fell off. But I don't know. I think I'll probably give it a good year and just kind of see what my body does. See if my body responds a whole lot better. If I can get rid of sugar and peanut butter, I'd probably feel better. I mean, that's the like it really takes you down. I don't feel like those midday crashes or any of that stuff anymore. So it's been great for that. It's been great for that. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'm going to get back to driving. You know, 5 minutes from now, I'll have no internet for a while anyway. So we head to the country. We headed to the country. We gotta go. And hopefully it's not raining over there anymore. But thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. Um, I will, if I get a chance to come in and show y'all some of the birthday celebrations, then I will. But if not, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll see y'all on the next live stream. Y'all take care. Hey Linda Holmes. Bye y'all. Y'all have a great day. Hi, Miss My Renaissance Grandma. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and remember that prayer still works. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace, family. Bye, Timor. Team Aries, girl. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Timor.